Let's go to the Etihad. Manchester City face the outgoing champions of England, Leicester City. Manchester City unbeaten in their last 4, scoring goals for fun now. Really enjoying the play of De Bruyne. Players like Gabriel Jesus coming back in. Of course, the omnipresent, the omnipotent Sergio Aguero always scores goals. They face Leicester City, 1 win in the last 4 away. I've got this a little bit tighter than Leicester's form. Perhaps we give them credit for. I think that they will want to be finishing the season well. There will be players perhaps playing for moves. I wouldn't expect some of their big boys to be at Leicester next season, big contracts or not. But City score goals and City concede goals. Manchester City 3, I'm going to go for Jesus with 2. What about Vinny Company again? He's got the taste of it. First goal in God knows how long. I think the favourites to score, obviously beyond Jesus, or Aguero, or Kevin De Bruyne, Sterling, those kind of guys. You get fantastic, well, not so fantastic odds perhaps on them. I'm going to have Manchester City 3, Jesus with 2, Sane with 1. And Leicester City 2, Jamie Vardy. I think he may well put himself in the shop window. Manchester City 3, Leicester City 2. Let's go down to Bournemouth against Burnley, the clash of the bees. I'm going for a Desmond in this one. 1 loss in the last 4 at home, the Cherries. Josh King, again, I've written so many times this season, it was last season, I got laughed at for suggesting that he could be a potential 20-goal-a-season striker in the top division. He's getting there. I think he's on 15, 16 goals. So he'll want to finish the season on well. Against Burnley, the narrative in the early part of the season was they're great at home, but they are garbage away. Not anymore. 1 loss in the last 4 away. So I'm going to go for a Desmond. Goal shared out. Bournemouth 2. Maybe a Stevie Cook header, corner, set piece. And that man Josh King. And for Burnley, Gray, Vokes. I mean, it really does depend at this stage of the season. You know, Sean Dyche is going to say to his players, again, like a Tony Pulis, like Sam Allardyce, finish the season off well. Go and score goals. Earn yourself new contracts. Bournemouth 2, Burnley 2. Let's go down to, well, up to, from the south coast, to Middlesbrough on Teesside. Relegated, very disappointed for them. I thought they might have enough this season. It was never going to be pretty coming into the Premier League. You're not going to play your way to safety. You're very seldom teams do that. While they had Artur Karanka, defensively solid but couldn't score goals, and that inability to score goals has haunted them ever since. They face Southampton. So what is the tale of this tape, Stanley Victor? 1 loss in the last 4 at home for Borough as they chased vainly to stay in the league. Against Southampton with 1 loss in the last 4 away. I'm afraid, again, I can't see Middlesbrough scoring. I can see Southampton scoring. Middlesbrough 0, Southampton 1. Let's go to Sunderland against Swansea, talking about relegated clubs and relegated threatened clubs. Sunderland no win in the last 4 at home. Swansea no win in the last 4 away. I was going to give this Swansea an away day win. If you remember a couple of weeks ago, I talked about Llorente needs to man up, step up if Swansea are going to be the team that escape it. He did last weekend for the Swans. But I still think there might be a little bit of fight. I mean, again, players will want to. David Moyes might make some changes, bring through some, if they have got academy talent, 1 or 2 players that have been doing well in the under-23s, for example, under-21 teams. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw, and I think that Paul Clement and Swansea City will take that now. Sunderland 1. Again, I keep saying Jermaine Defoe, and I keep putting a little bit of a hex on him. Needs to get his finger out and score some goals if he's going to get in England squads in the summertime, which he wants to do. Of course, England play the Scots in June and the French in a friendly. Sunderland 1, Swansea City 1. Stoke against Arsenal. It's that game, isn't it? You think of Aaron Ramsey's broken leg, all the battles that Tony Pulis' sides staunchly fought against the culture club of the Gunners. Second game in a week for Stoke, for Arsenal, of course. We don't know as yet what the scoreline will be from Southampton, where Arsenal play. But Arsenal chasing top 4, and with the results last season, you would imagine that Arsenal will fight to the death. It's going to be very difficult, though, for them up at Stoke. Always good foe up in the Potteries. 1 win in the last 4 for Stoke City, perhaps under a little bit of pressure for his job, Mark Hughes. And 1 win in the last 4 away for the Gunners. Must do better towards the end of the season on away days and go for a straight 1-1. Again, as we get to the end of the season, there's only 2 or 3 games left, and those games have to be squeezed in. I think that although Arsenal will want the 3 points, I think that going up to Stoke, somewhere traditionally they've found difficult, I think that would be a good point. Would it be enough to get them in the top 4 in the running? We don't yet know.